Hi, my name's Dr. Rohan Weerasinghe. I'm recording this having just finished a treatment here at ChemoThermia in Turkey. And I really wanted to just share a little bit about my experience. If you're watching this, I started here 6 months ago, and I came here with a tumor in my liver, which is approximately 8 centimeters in size. It spread from my colon where I'd had colorectal surgery. And in the time that I've been coming here, I can tell you I feel very positive because my tumor has come right down to a point where I'm hoping to get some results tomorrow to confirm that we've pretty much removed it. So I wanted to start this video with a very positive response. If you're watching this and you're wondering, does it work? I've genuinely had some amazing results here in Turkey, and I feel blessed, a bit emotional even as I'm recording this for you now. Just to give you a little bit of a history behind how I found my way here. Approximately a year ago this month, as we were recording it, I discovered that I had colorectal surgery, and that led to a suggestion for surgery in the United Kingdom. Prior to the surgery, I was juicing, going to oxygen, I was having vitamin C, healthy exercise, I was doing all the positive things that I knew I needed to do prior to the surgery. When I went for surgery, they removed part of my colon and the tumor with it. They found that it had spread to another node, a lymph node. And unfortunately, whilst I was in hospital, I got sepsis and I almost passed away. It was very bad, but we managed to come through that. But my weight was very, very low, down to 50 kilos, and I was extremely weak. And in the UK, they wanted to use chemotherapy as a follow-up process. I just didn't feel I could cope with that. And unfortunately, there's no option there for having anything lower than full treatment. And I felt like I was hitting my head a bit against a brick wall. And I know they have to follow a certain process. So I started to look all over the world for different places that could offer me something that was different to just full, sledgehammer chemotherapy. I looked at Mexico, I looked at America, I looked at Germany, and I started working with some nutritional specialists and other people. And finally, they put me in touch with ChemoThermia, which I'd never heard of before. I've been to Turkey before. I love the country. I just haven't known about what they offer here. And for me, the biggest concern I had was just how I would react to any level of intense treatment. I wanted a combination of all the things. I wanted to eat healthy, but I wanted to have nutritional input as well. And when I finally connected with Dr. Slocum here at the clinic, who is an amazing character, amazing individual. This was founded by 3 or 4 doctors, I think, from my research. One of the gentlemen here is in his 90s, like the oldest oncologist in Turkey. So they really combined several things, and that's what I was looking for. And he immediately opened up my results, looked at my results, gave me an honest feedback in that Zoom call. I was there with my partner, I have 2 beautiful daughters, and I told him I want to live a healthy life. I want to get through this, but I just don't feel I can take the full treatment. And he said, we have an approach that we know we can use with you, and this is what we can do for you. And he actually said something which is very profound. The biggest thing he said to me was, if you don't come to us, you must do something, because what you've been doing is great, but this thing has got hold of you. And my tumor was growing quite quickly. And I think when he said that, it was like a sigh of knowing I needed to do something. And if you're watching this and you're feeling nervous, should I, shouldn't I? That's where I was at. I was very emotional. And we looked at each other and we said, this feels right. He was honest, straight down the line. There's no BS. And it just felt like they could do everything we needed to do. So we booked a flight over here the next week. We arrived. And if you're watching this and you're not sure what happens, one of the things that people aren't sure about is, what happens when you come to the clinic here in Turkey, etc. You get picked up by a driver every time you come over. My protocol, my treatments were 3 days. The first trip out, you have a PET scan. So quick. Everything is done so efficiently here. So I had a PET scan. We discovered my tumor had doubled in size. And we were straight into it. They took bloods, and from the bloods, they were able to adapt treatment according to what my bloods were showing. The response and the speed at which they act here, I've not seen anywhere in all of the years. And I'm 50, I just turned 58 just recently, this last week. I've been in and out of various establishments over the years with my father and my mother who had cancer, and I've never seen anything so quick and so efficient. What I loved here was, although I was having oxygen and nutritional treatments in the United Kingdom, I had to drive to different places. It was 1 hour here, half an hour here. Everything is in the clinic here, in one place. So I was shocked. I came in, I was getting my low-dose chemotherapy, which is what I needed. I needed something that was a lower dose with vitamin D and B and infusions. We moved through oxygen chamber, heat treatment. Everything is done one step after the other, after the other, after the other. The staff are amazing. They're caring, that they take the time. Some people are worried about the language barrier, but honestly, they've dealt with enough people from all over. I met people from all over the world that come here, and the way they treat the patients is amazing. So if you're worried about that, just know that they've got huge caring hearts, and I've occasionally had to use Google Translate if there's something more complicated, but they're very good. Accommodation-wise, we stay in Airbnb. You can stay in hotels, but you get picked up every single day of the treatments. So if it's 2 or 3 days of treatments before you fly back to your country, for me, in the United Kingdom, we were just being picked up from the Airbnb. The staff are gentle, respectful, kind. They've dealt with so many people with different backgrounds, from different cultures, and that's what I love about here. It's very multicultural as well. I came over with complications. Dr. Slocum, every single time he's adjusted, I have a stoma, which made it more difficult. Initially, I thought it was going to be difficult, but we managed to adjust that. I also have to self-catheterize. So there's always things that I've had to deal with, but as a team, they've always accommodated me and been able to adjust accordingly. My results have been very positive. Tomorrow, I'm hoping to get a really strong result as well. I think eating out, there's restaurants here that do keto-based diet, so we were able to do that. We can go and eat there. When we come in on the first day, they bring us food in, but you can, if you want, have some food yourself to bring in with you as well. And the most important thing is that you have a group where they communicate with you as well. So the pickup times they give you, if you need to connect with Dr. Slocum, he will respond. Even back in the UK when I had some complications and problems, immediately they're responding. So I felt that I've had completely been looked after by the whole journey through ChemoThermia. And that's why I feel comfortable sharing this with you. So if you're watching this and you're nervous, I think the best thing to do is to just arrange a call with Dr. Slocum, whoever is the appropriate person for you, and then just follow your instincts. For me, it felt absolutely the right thing to do. And I know coming here has helped me go through this next stage of my healing. And hopefully after tomorrow's result, I can move into another phase. So I wish you all the best with your journey. Have the courage to take this on. It's as much mindset as the healing from the clinic as it is your diet. And I'm sure if you speak to Dr. Slocum, they'll guide you on that and you'll have a successful journey. So I wish you all the best. Thank you.